is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night. Morning Meditations with C.J. Marshall.
Good morning. Have you ever met someone who was just kind, so generous, so adaptive to your situation? Someone who will just lift you up when you're feeling down. In Galatians chapter 5, Paul's been dealing with the works of the flesh versus the fruit of the Spirit. And the next one he lists in the fruit of the Spirit is kindness. We are to show kindness to one another. In Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 23, Paul says this. Verse 32 rather, Ephesians 4:32. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you. Paul says use the example of God's kindness and be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another. That's a big part of being kind, is being forgiven. Well, one might ask, how has God shown us grace of kindness of favor? Titus chapter 2 and verse 10. Not pilfering, but showing all good faith, so that in everything they may adorn the doctrine of God our Savior. For the grace of God has appeared, bringing salvation for all people. So some versions will say, when the kindness of God appeared, bringing salvation to all people. That's what God's kindness is like. He was kind enough while we were yet sinners. Christ died for us, Romans says. He sent Jesus. We need to be kind to one another. We need to be the person that opens the door, the person that starts a conversation when we see a brother or sister down. We need to surround people with kindness, just as God showed us kindness by sending Jesus. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Morning Meditations. May we always be like the psalmist that says, oh, how I love you, Lord. It is my meditation all the day. See you next time.
Morning Meditations, oh how I love thy law, it is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night.